Hello there. I'm back with another portion of the seed order I got from Bellamy Trees. Once again, the logo there. Anyways, they were able to get me a good chunk of the rest of my order. Unfortunately, some of the seeds that I had ordered once again didn't make it. Tropical fruit tree seeds, from my understanding, are kind of tough to keep alive without just planting them immediately. Like most of the time they need to be planted immediately. So the fact that, you know, some of them die and then they sell out and you need to replace them kind of happens once in a while, to my understanding. And I was already able to get those reordered, and hopefully they'll be here either this week or next week. Hopefully this week. But we're gonna go through what came in today. And thanks again, Mr. Bellamy, for all the help here and getting these to me. I really appreciate everything that you're doing, bringing these cool trees to the U.S. to be grown by U.S. growers. It's just a really cool thing to me to be able, like an opportunity to be able to grow these. So I'm pretty excited. I'm just gonna start going through the list. Once again, my main focuses are gonna be on the myrtles and annonas, but I did get a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff this time, like potarias, mandelcaras, and a few other little things here and there. Excuse me. Allergies have been a little crazy for me lately. Anyways, let's go here. Eugenia mandiocensis. Yeah, it was a big looking Eugenia, like pretty large size fruit. If I was looking at it correctly. And then on top of that, if I recall, it was supposed to taste good too. So yeah, I wanted to get, I do want to get larger fruits that are said to have good flavor. Once again, because primary function of this whole project is to grow things that I will eat and enjoy. We got Eugenia SP Betingau. I don't remember exactly what's going on with this one, but if I recall, it's a bigger fruit. Has a large seed though, so it might not have a ton of flesh to eat, but we'll see once they get going. They look like they had enough to be able to enjoy them, so give those a shot. Eugenia SP Purple Plum. Yeah, they're decent size purple fruits that look like little plums. I like the idea of just that look alone. And then if I recall, they're like a purple inside as well. Not like a purple, but like a reddish purple, kind of like a plum would be. And that's pretty cool. Supposedly they taste amazing too, so we'll see how that goes. These are Eugenia Copacabonensis, which is a mouthful to say. Some orange Eugenia, if I recall, and once again, supposed to be really good flavor. I've seen a bunch of, sometimes I look at the Brazilian growers, YouTubes, because that's where I end up finding a lot of these types of plants. And they all say good things about it, as far as I've seen so far. Yeah, got some of those. They were pretty cheap too, if I recall. Yeah, we'll see how that little project goes. I still don't know how to pronounce this word, but Eugenia SP, I don't know if it's a Rocca or a Rasa, Giuliano, I think it was. That was, if I recall, more of like a really dark maroon colored fruit. Looked really interesting, so I just picked it up, mostly because of that. I don't remember the flavor or the rarity or anything. I imagine there's something going on there with it, but I thought the color was unique, and I really wanted to get that color of fruit. It was pretty neat. Eugenia CF Lugustrina. They kind of look like little fuzzy grumachamas. I don't even think I have like a regular grumachama, so I'll have to get on top of that. But yeah, I thought these were neat. They basically look like little blueberries on like a long stem, or what do you call those, petiole thing? Yeah, whatever. I don't remember which term is used for which part of the plant, but the little stems that go to the fruit. Yeah, it's kind of neat looking. I want to see how they taste. If I recall, supposedly pretty good. So we'll see. We get into the guavas here. We got Psidium longipediolatum. Those ones, if I recall, I was looking at because it said they were cold hardy all the way down to zone 8. And being as I am in zone 8B, that is something that I am highly interested in. Plants that I would have to use little to no protection. Yeah, just it should be hopefully pretty helpful just to have plants from those zones, or at least thought to be hardy to those zones. So on to the next one. This is Psidium grandifolium variation parvifolia. Wow. So these ones were once again kind of a unusual color for guavas, where the skin is like a I don't know if it's quite maroon, but it is like a darker, almost a little bit browner red. And they look kind of neat, so I grabbed those just for their unusual color. I think it also says that it's a rare variation, so that's always nice too. They had a bunch of choices of this species, but this was the one that I wanted to get out of the bunch that was available. I try to mix it up a little bit so that I'm not getting like a whole bunch of the same thing. I did do that on one of them just because they were labeled to be potentially cold hardy. They're actually, two of them are up top there, those Mercias. And then I got one of them in the last batch. Anyways, but otherwise I try to mix it up a lot more. Those ones had different colors, so I went with 3 versions of it. Anyways, Psidium sp. pulcherrimum. This one, while being a smaller guava, much smaller, like maybe the size of blueberry, maybe a larger blueberry. I'm not entirely certain. I'd have to look at the picture again. It looks like it's very, very prolific, and bears just tons of fruit. So hopefully I can get a tree that bears as much fruit as the tree in the picture on the website. That'd be really nice. And then if I recall, it said they didn't have a lot of seeds either, so that'll be nice for consumption and making things. Anyways, next one is going to be Plinia clausa huitoto. The Plinia clausa is one of the ones I've been kind of looking for. But I saw this variation, the huitoto variation, in the store, and it was, if I recall, more affordable to me, and currently available. So I picked that one up as fast as I could. They got another Plinia on the store that I wanted to get, and I forgot to pick it up this last reorder. But I got some other stuff that ended up being really good. But yeah, I need to get some more Plinias, just because I've only got a couple now. So see about those. I really want to get some more. There's a bunch of nice varieties that sound really delicious and look amazing. So that'll be pretty cool. Mercia sp. Cambui Laranja. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. I think, shoot, I don't remember. I don't remember which one's which. You would think I would remember which word was which color, but I don't. Anyways, there was a red, an orange, and a really dark purple, black color, basically. And I went with all 3. Once again, I got these. Here's the other one. Mercia sp. Cambui Vermelho. I got them because they were estimated to be more cold hardy, and my area does get into the 20s. Very rarely does it get colder these days. It used to get very low, like 0 and occasionally into the negatives, but I haven't seen those kind of temperatures in a long time from my area. we'll see if it goes back to that, but I'm hoping not. I'm hoping we're like a true 8B where I won't just have all my plants die if I put them outside for some reason. All right, here we got Murcia, I think it's Rojo de Bahia, or is it Bahia? I don't know how to pronounce other languages as well, or places in other languages. But yeah, I got this one. If I recall, it says the new growth on it is like purple leafed, so that sounds pretty cool. You know, we'll find out how they grow when they start popping out of the dirt. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing if these have a lot of ornamental value. I'm sure the fruit tastes fine. It might have some cold hardiness, I would assume, based on like what I've been looking at. The Murcias in general seem to be a little more cold hardy, as a lot of the ones that I've looked at tend to be at higher elevations in the forests. There's Annona maritima. This one kind of looked interesting to me. It had these little bumpy fruits that were, it was almost like they had little segments, and then the seeds and the pulp were inside the segments, kind of like a daguetia. I could be wrong about that, but that's kind of what it looked like to me. And then they, if I recall, the picture makes it look like they grow on the trunk of the tree instead of on the branches. And I think that's pretty cool too. I like, is it clawiferous? I think it's clawifery, something like that. I'd have to go and look at pronunciations again, and spelling. But yeah, looks like a pretty neat little tree. The fruits are pretty small though, so I don't know how much fruit consumption I'll really get off of it, but it looks fun. It might be a nice little ornamental something just to have to collect, really. If I recall, it says it's like a rarer species in the wild. So yeah, it'll be fun to see if we can get those going and get some fruit off of them. Hopefully it's a bigger size fruit than I'm expecting. I'm not expecting them to be very big. Probably about grape size. Anyways, the next one is Annona ubitubensis. I really just got that one to add to my Annonas. And I only have 2 in this batch, but I believe I've got some more coming in the next batch. So yeah, we'll see how those go. We got Potaria coelomatica. I honestly don't remember which one that is off the top of my head. Most of the Potarias I grabbed because they were either endangered or difficult to find in the wild. Or occasionally not being grown as like a common, wow, words just slipped my mind, cultivated species. So yeah, it could be any of those reasons that I got it. Also, I hear a lot of people say really good things about the Pterrias. Apparently, there are quite a few very delicious species throughout the genus. So, even throughout the whole family, the Sapote family. So we'll see how those go. We got the Potaria triocularis and the Potaria procera. This one, if I recall, I got more because it was a larger fruit, and it was green with a greener colored flesh inside on the picture. So yeah, it was a little bit different than the other Potarias that I picked up, so I figured I'd get it. It was a little cheaper too, which made it an easy choice for me. Here we got Manilcara Dardonoi. I don't remember which Manilcaras these are, but I got that one and Manilcara rufula. Actually, the rufula, I think it was more of like a red color. They ripen in stages, if I recall, and have multiple colors. It almost, if I recall, this is one of the ones that reminded me of like the Chinese 5-color peppers, where they just got several stages of ripeness. You'll see green, red, and yellow on the same branch. I don't remember if these turn purple or anything like that, but I think it was that one. So yeah, I thought that was neat. And once again, the Manilcaras, like the Potarias, have, the ones that I chose anyways, have a tendency to be a little more rare. And some of the ones I picked up ended up being cheaper once again. I think this was Eclunusa AFF guianensis. And I picked up that one. If I recall, it said it was, I don't remember why I chose that one. I want to say that it was the one that was supposed to be tasty and like extremely rare. If not, then it's the one that has 3-foot long leaves. I have to go and look at that again. I was able to get one of the 2 similar looking fruits that I was looking at, and the other one, unfortunately, ended up being sold out, and the seed that was reserved for me died before it got to me. So I replaced it with something else. Excuse my arm. Got Mauriri SP Jim West. These are cool. I like the way the Mauriris look. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. So I'm trying to get some different types, and that is one of the couple that I picked out this last time. I might have picked the red one to come to me this time, but I don't remember if I chose that or not. I'll have to take a look at my last order. And then last but not least, Telesia Bragantina. And those are, if I recall, related to like longans and lychees and rambutans in the soapberry family. Excuse me. And I wanted to start getting some more of that family. I've got a couple of lychees that I was able to grow from seeds. Wow. Excuse me. The allergies are killing me. Anyways, I was able to grow a couple of lychees from seed. None of the other ones came up, but yeah, we'll see how those go, and we'll see how these go. Once again, I'm trying to get more plants from that family of fruit trees. But I want to get like the more edible ones. There are some not so edible ones that have a large amount of the saponins, which are very not great for us to digest. I mean, for the same reason that you wouldn't eat soap. Hence the soapberry name. That said, there are edible types. I believe this is one of them. I know he sells some non-edible species of plants on the website, but I believe this one is edible. So I am looking forward to that and seeing how that turns out. I'm not sure about the grow times on any of these, so I'll have to start documenting some of my plant growing progress. I have not been great at keeping up on my videos though, so just in general, but hopefully I can get some things together and I can start making some more types of videos, including plants, like maybe not a walkthrough, but like a showcase or something. I'm not entirely certain what I'm gonna do there, but I'll figure something out just to make it so that I'm not idle all of winter and then into next spring again, like this last year. There's just been a lot going on, so you know. Anyways, yeah, that's the current seed order that came in. I'm looking forward to the next part, and thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching.